Well, it's that time of the week again, and that means 2 new PlayStation Store sales. Yes, we're not even gonna meme around the issue. We're gonna do 2 store sales instead of 1. Next week is actually the 10th anniversary of PlayStation Plus, and there are some rumblings that there might be a big sale coming next week, so if you don't pick up anything at this sale, maybe next week we're gonna have a major sale on that. Now, I don't know that for certain, but it would make sense since I believe they typically do pretty big things for PlayStation Plus' anniversary. Nevertheless, we've got 2 sales going on right now, the mid-year deals and the games under $20 sale. I love the games under X amount of dollars sale because that's like Sony just throwing in the towel being like, yo, we've done too many sales. I just want to run a sale and I don't want to be creative with the title. So you got this one, games under $20. I feel like they just look and they have like this pool of just sale names and then they just pick one and they're like, all right, let's run with this. Not like Steam when they like, you know, do the big summer and winter sales. I just find it a little bit humorous. Nevertheless, deals are deals. Games under $20 sale has some good deals available. Control is 67% off for $19.79. That is available on PlayStation Now, so you might want to go that route. Terraria PS4 Edition, $9.99. Rayman Legends is $4.99. Team Sonic Racing, $19.99. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Legacy is $17.49. Middle Earth, A Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition, $4.99 on that. That's actually really good. Obviously, that was one of the early PS4 titles released on the PS3 and 360 as well. But it was a good game. Shadow of War, I do think, is a better game, but Mordor's definitely warrants a playthrough. Outer Wilds, $16.74. A lot of people consider this to be their game of the year in 2019. I didn't realize that that was the consensus, or like just a lot of people came to that conclusion. It's definitely not the consensus, but I didn't think that highly of the game. It's one of those games that some people are really going to enjoy it, some people aren't, and I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, game of the year, I wouldn't go that far, but nonetheless, that is an opinion that does go around. I believe there were some relatively named editors that did give Outer Wilds their Game of the Year. Nevertheless, $16.74 for that. AC Syndicate Gold Edition, $14.99. Now, I think it is so unfortunate that AC Syndicate was, like, one of the most underrated Assassin's Creed games. I really liked Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I thought the story was good. I thought the fact you had 2 different characters, I think that added a layer to the game. It just had an unfortunate fate where it came out after the abomination that is known as Assassin's Creed Unity, and Syndicate was just the one that kind of had to take the fall. But $14.99 for it is pretty good. I don't want people to look back at Syndicate and think like this was the game that marked the downfall of Assassin's Creed into the newer Assassin's Creed games, which are very well received, but $14.99 for Syndicate is good. EA Sports UFC 3 and Battlefield 5 bundle, kind of an interesting bundle, $19.79. Obviously, you might be of the mindset that you would rather sign up for EA Plus or whatever it's called, EA Origin Access, EA Access, that's what it's called. And that's probably more advantageous than paying $20 because that's literally 2/3 of the price that a full year costs, so maybe think about that. The Crew 2, $12.49. The Crew 2 Deluxe Edition, $14.99. Risk of Rain 2, baby, that's a good one. $14.99. Definitely would recommend that one, especially if you have some buddies to play with. Risk of Rain 2 is an awesome game. Really took Risk of Rain's fundamentals and somehow employed them in a 3D gaming environment, and obviously that's a lot different than the first Risk of Rain, but it's a great title, consistently updated, strongly recommend. Steep is down 75% to $7.49. Mad Max 50% off for $9.99. I would say that that's pretty good. Sonic Mania 50% off for $9.99. Classic Sonic gameplay, probably a pretty good pickup. Castlevania Requiem Symphony of the Night and Rondo of the Blood 75% off for $5. That's actually really good. 2 of the best received Castlevania titles. If you want to go back and play through those 2, definitely not bad for $5. Couple of other deals. Batman Arkham Telltale Series Season Pass is $4.49, pretty good. Frostpunk Console Edition is $18. I played a ton of this on PC. This is such a good game. Like, it really does target morality and decision-making in a way that a lot of other games can't compete with. It's a very dark game, very atmospheric game, and a game that I would strongly recommend. Very addicting game as well. Challenging, but very good. Would strongly recommend that. Even though it's pricey at $18, and maybe you just look at the game and you're thinking, not really my cup of tea, but it's definitely worth one. If you guys don't know, this game was done by the same people that did This War of Mine, and if you know This War of Mine, very dark and grim game. Frostpunk really echoes that same style of narrative delivering and just overall game environment that This War of Mine did. The Wolf Among Us 70% off for $4.49. Dead Island Definitive Collection $8.99. Rock Band Rivals Expansion Pack $16.49. I don't know why I just mentioned that. Mega Man X Legacy Collection $9.99. So that's Legacy Collection 1. That includes the best X titles, X 1 through 4. 5 through 8, they're good. 7 is atrocious. 8 is really good. 6 is pretty good. 5 is awesome. And yeah, that's what goes on with Legacy Collection 2. too. You can get both for $20, but that's literally not even a discount. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, $4.49, really good deal. A game that was a little bit of a disappointment to me because I had astronomically high expectations, and that sometimes tends to happen. Look at Mafia 3, but Mankind Divided is a good game. Gameplay-wise, it's better than Deus Ex Human Revolution. Narrative, not as strong, and the ending was a little bit abrupt, and I don't know if Deus Ex is ever going to continue, which is a really big disappointment to me. Like, I still want Deus Ex to continue. These games were great. Human Revolution was awesome. Give us a remaster of that if you want to remind people how good Deus Ex is, and Mankind Divided is still a solid game that I would recommend. Children of Morta down to $13.19. Technomancer, how expensive is that? $4. Okay, so Technomancer is interesting. This is a game that definitely, it's not a great RPG, but it was a game done by the guys that did Greedfall. I forget their name off the top of my head right now, but they're a studio I've been talking up, so that's really shameful of me for not remembering them. They were done by Spiders. Yes, Spiders. They did the Technomancer. Greedfall is their most recent game, and I've been saying that Spiders has been getting better and better as a development studio, and Technomancer I thought was pretty decent. Obviously very rough around the edges, but the setting is super cool. It takes you to Mars. You're a mage hybrid warrior, and it's a pretty cool game, so check it out if you're interested. Again, not a game you would spend $50, $60 on, but at $4, definitely an interesting title to check out. What else we got as a part of the under $20 sale? The Surge. You got some Deus Ex DLC. Metal Wolf Chaos XD, that's down to $12.49, so you guys get the idea. Some good deals available there. Mid-year sale has even more deals. Witcher 3, $15. Red Dead Redemption 2 Special Edition, $36. AC Odyssey, $15. DayZ, $30. Middle-earth Shadow of War is $18 for the Definitive Edition. World War Z Game of the Year Edition is $25. They've updated that game quite considerably, and it is a far different game than what it was on launch day. And launch day was pretty good, so yeah, it's a lot better now, though. Skyrim Special Edition and Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition bundle, $32. Now, was that a good deal? $16 a piece for both of those games? I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. GTA 5 Premium Online Edition, $39.59. They're putting that on PS5, so yeah, Rockstar is going to be juicing people for money probably until the end of time. Hopefully we get a free upgrade if you own the digital version, or even the goddamn physical version. I think we should get a free upgrade, but it's Rockstar, so is that going to be happening? I don't know. Catherine Full Body Edition, $30. Dishonored the Completed Collection. Here we go. $18 for this, I think, is really good. That's Dishonored 1, 2, and Death of the Outsider. 3 games. Dishonored is amazing. Apparently, Arcane is not going to be continuing this series. I may have misread that, but I believe the story of Emily and, yeah, Emily's story, I believe, has wrapped up, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but let's see what they take the franchise in the future. Dying Light, $13. Get the following Enhanced Edition if you're going to pick that game up. Sakura Wars is 30% off for $42. Probably wait for a deeper discount at this point, but pretty good JRPG if it's not your first JRPG. Definitely has a lot of tropes that's going to put people off if they're a fan of JRPGs, a consistent fan. Or rather, if you're not a consistent fan of JRPGs, but pretty good game, and a lot of character building and character relationship building in that one. Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection is $22.49, so this includes 0, 1 through 4, ZX Advent. 0, 1 through 4, super hard games. ZX and ZX Advent are not quite as hard. However, it also very much leaves you to your own devices. It's more of a Metroidvania title, and it doesn't really tell you where to go. The games are fantastic. If I remember correctly, I haven't played ZX Advent in quite a while. I'm still working my way through ZX1, and I kind of dropped it with the collection, revisiting it, but I played ZX Advent when it came out on the DS, and I want to say it ended on a cliffhanger, so I don't know if they're ever going to go back to that. I hope they do, because these games are really solid. Evil Within 2, $24, pretty not good for that. Did I actually see that? Evil Within 2 for $24? Yeah, don't get that. That's been way cheaper. Tom Clancy's The Division franchise bundle, for whatever reason, if you want to get that, probably shouldn't. A We Happy Few, $18. Jump Force, Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, Persona 5, Dancing, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, and all of them separately. Dead Cells, $17.49. That's, of course, a really good deal. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, $12. Pretty much the game that people say it's not as good as Persona, but it's still pretty good, and you should play it, especially for $12. I think that's really good. AI The Somnium Files is $30 if you're into narrative-driven games. Danganronpa, Zero Escape, right up your alley. Highly recommended. $30 is still a little bit pricey, but, I mean, it's kind of a recent release. It came out in September of last year, so not the worst thing in the world. If you want a cheaper option, hey, Zero Escape, the known area games, $15 if you want to check that out. I remember playing 999 on DS, and that was kind of a thrill ride, so definitely a solid pickup. Yakuza, they've got them separately. Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma, that's a really good one as well, if you're into narrative-driven games. Steins Gate Elite, Steins Gate VN is a lot more fleshed out than the anime. Look, I watched the anime, love the characters in this game so much, or rather the show, because that's where I watched it first. Love the movie even. Some people meme on the movie, but come on, yo, give the movie its respect. I know it kind of craps all over some of the narrative aspects of Steins Gate, but I still love the movie more. Minutes and hours with these characters, that's going to be something I really enjoy, so give the movie a shot. But the game itself, again, it fleshes out the story of Steins Gate quite a bit. What I would recommend to do if you're playing the VN, I would go one time through and just play it blind, do not look up a guide or anything like that, and then play it again with a guide, and then get all of the extra routes and things like that. That's probably the best way to play it, just so you get a fresh experience. The other endings in Steins Gate are kind of wild, so be prepared for that if you only watch the anime. Valkyria Revolution, that's $15, but that game was kind of trash. What else we got? We got Age of Wonders, Planetfall, Dishonored Death of the Outsider Deluxe Edition. So you guys get the idea. There are a lot of deals available. Hey, Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, Duke Nukem Bundle. You remember when that came out for $50? It's down to $6.74 right now. Not a bad buy at that price. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, a lot of great deals available across the board, but I probably am expecting a big PlayStation Store sale next week to celebrate PS Plus's 10th anniversary, so be on the lookout for that. But that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.